In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah the Almighty, the Lord of the worlds. May Allah's peace, mercy and blessings be upon His final and last messenger, Muhammad. And may Allah's peace, mercy and blessings be upon each one of you watching this episode. Today's episode, my dear brothers and sisters, is a very important one, as it's about Laylat Al-Qadr, or the night of power, or the night of decree. Laylat Al-Qadr, as a matter of fact, is a very important occasion in the history of Islam and in the life of every Muslim. Allah the Almighty clearly states in the Holy Quran in chapter Al-Qadr, "We have indeed revealed this message in the night of power." And what will explain to you what the night of power is? The night of power is better than 1,000 months. Allah also says about this night in chapter Al-Dukhan, Hameen, by the book that makes things clear, we send the Quran down during a blessed night. And another verse and another chapter, Allah Almighty says in chapter Al-Baqarah, Ramadan is the month in which was sent down the Quran as a guide to mankind. Also, clear signs for guidance and judgment between right and wrong. It is narrated by Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever stays up and prays on Laylat Al-Qadr out of sincere faith and in anticipation of Allah's reward in the hereafter will obtain Allah's forgiveness of all past sins." At-Tirmidhi also narrated that our mother Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, and the mothers of and all the mothers of the believers, I said, "O Messenger of Allah, if I know which night is Laylat Al-Qadr, what should I say?" He said, "Say, Allahumma innaka afuwun kareemun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni." O Allah, you are the one who pardons greatly and loves to pardon, so pardon me. In light of the previously mentioned verses of the Quran and the sayings of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, I would like to share with you the following points. Firstly, Laylat Al-Qadr, or the night of power, is described in the Noble Quran as better than 1,000 months. So any act of worship done on this night, such as performing prayer, reciting the Noble Quran, etc., is better than acting for 1,000 months, which do not contain the night of Al-Qadr. The Messenger of Allah, peace be upon him, used to strive hard in worship during the last 10 days of Ramadan, as he never did at any other time, reading Quran, praying and making dua, etc. Al-Bukhari and Muslim narrated from our mother Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, that when the last 10 days of Ramadan came, the Prophet, peace be upon him, would stay up at night and he would awake his family up for worship and for good deeds. Secondly, my dear brothers and sisters, the Prophet, peace be upon him, enjoyed staying up and praying on Laylat Al-Qadr. It was narrated from Abu Hurairah, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever stays up and prays on Laylat Al-Qadr out of sincere faith and in anticipation of Allah's reward in the hereafter will obtain Allah's forgiveness of all past sins." Thirdly, one of the best supplications or invocations, if you like, that may be recited on Laylat Al-Qadr is that which the Prophet, peace be upon him, himself taught to our mother Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her. As At-Tirmidhi narrated that Aisha, our mother, may Allah be pleased with her, said, I said, "O Messenger of Allah, if I know which night is Laylat Al-Qadr, what should I say?" He said, "Say, Allahumma innaka afuwun kareemun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anni." O Allah, you are the one who pardons greatly and loves to pardon, so pardon me. Fourthly, as far as determining the night of power, Laylat Al-Qadr, The most correct view is that it moves through all the last 10 nights, but it's most likely to be on one of the odd numbered nights of the last 10 nights of Ramadan. And as a matter of fact, the night of the 27th is the most likely among the odd numbered nights. So it moves through the nights, and the most likely one is to be the night of the 27th. In conclusion, my dear brothers and sisters, whoever strives in worship during all of the last 10 nights of Ramadan, praying, reading Quran, making dua, doing istighfar or seeking Allah's forgiveness, and all other kinds of good deeds, will undoubtedly, with the help of Allah the Almighty, catch up with Laylatul Qadr and attain what Allah the Almighty has promised to those who do that out of faith and seeking the reward of Allah the Almighty. So at the end of this episode, we ask Allah the Almighty to grant us forgiveness and to accept our good deeds, and to make it easy for us to continue to be engaged in acts of worship and acts of piety and acts of virtuousness and all productive acts.